Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Path Trading Partners. Crypto carnage right now, lots of sell-offs. We talked about Ethereum being very toppy, and watch out, at least move up your stops. By the way, this was not a double top, it did not fit in the rule set. What we did was do a reverse scan box from the highs on the 13th to the lows on the 11th, and that gave us these two levels. See it spike down just below this 988 level, then rallied back up, then hit again support 1031, rallied back up, now tested that 988 level again, actually 975. So those levels are all hit. I am going to remove them. The next one's down now. We have this high on the 13th back to this most recent low on the 16th, and we're doing the 12 and 25% projections down. That gives us 918. We have a rising 200, simple moving average coming in. It could provide some very minor support coming in about 900, and that's a nice round number, and then 862. So if these levels do not hold, those are the next ones down. We'll check in on the daily chart. If it does rally up, now prior support is going to be resistance. So we do have some resistance right around this 1060 to 1074 area. Then if we get through that, we start adding the declining rotation zone. And the major breakdown area is going to be right around here. You know, it was support, 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 closed just above it, rallied back to it, and now this is resistance. So about 1135, and watch for the 8 coming down and meeting around that area, because if we do rally, that's an area we'll be watching for. Now the rotation zone is against us, so any rallies into that are to lighten up anything we had left that was put on weight earlier, or to, if we do get any high probability buys against key levels, to take them off or to move stops in the rotation zone. Again, hope you moved up your stops. We talked about this looking like it was very toppy, and now it has begun its sell-off. Let's look at the daily. So now this is, at the moment of this recording, below the 21 EMA, which is the bottom of the rotation zone. We're going to see if it does manage to rally back and close into that rotation zone or not. Remember, it can always spike out, but we're watching for the key closes to judge that. So that's where we look. And again, you see down here about this 841 level, we have the rising 50-day exponential. So that's going to be another very key level to watch for should we continue to sell off. And that's not just today. That could be over the next few days. These levels will stay in place. It might be slightly modified if we do make another major low, but these are the key levels you should be watching for. Switching over to Ripple, let's go to the 4-hour chart first. We talked yesterday about a potential double bottom that never triggered. This is why we don't front run patterns. We wait for them to trigger. This never did trigger, so nothing to do there. Then we have from the highs, which I can move over here, this, let's shift this right to here. That's going from the highs to these lows, this nice little GAN box, which came down to give us our 133 level, which also lined up with this prior GAN retracement level around 131. So we hit those levels. The next major level down we're watching for is this 111. Has not been hit at the time of this recording, but we are getting close. Now the rotation zone is also against us, so if we do rally, very key resistance coming in about 158 to 160, and the low end of the declining rotation zone is 148. So any rallies into between these moving averages and close to this 200 is selling opportunities, so don't get caught up in this rotation zones against us. Let's now switch back to that daily. Daily looks like we're getting the first cross rotation zone, so any big rally, we have major resistance on the daily at 180. You can also see the next level projected down after this 111 level. We're looking at 101.25, and then we're looking at around 87 to 92, little cluster down here. So watch for that. Also, this 111, 112 level is a prior breakout zone, so that's going to be some support in there to watch for. That's what we have for you on Ethereum and Ripple. Again, we're not looking to do anything until we get any high probability reversal patterns against key levels. Otherwise, it's just hands off. Hopefully you had your stops in place, took some profits, especially on some of these declines, took some profits from earlier, and now being very patient. Don't just rush into add. And remember, if we do rally, we have the rotation zones on 2 time frames against us, so we can get those multiple rotations back down, and it takes some time then to consolidate or form bottoming patterns. So there's generally no rush. Just step in and try to pick a bottom. Do not try to catch a falling knife. So what we'll have for you, we'll have more updates later today. Bye for now.